Today, we're digging deep into the shocking stories of 10 Hollywood stars who lost it all. Number 10. Tori Spelling. Tori Spelling grew up as Hollywood royalty. Her father, Aaron Spelling, wasn't just rich, he was one of the wealthiest producers in TV history. The man created Beverly Hills, Dynasty, Charmed, Seventh Heaven, and dozens more. Tori didn't just live comfortably, she grew up in a 123-room mansion, the largest home in all of Los Angeles. With that upbringing, the world expected Tori to be financially untouchable, but her real life turned into something completely different. The downfall. Tori's biggest issue wasn't lack of work, it was overspending. In her own memoir, she literally admitted, "I have $1 million lifestyle with a $0 budget." Tori reportedly blew through cash on luxury shopping, designer clothes, expensive decor, and non-stop renovations. Even when her acting roles slowed down, the spending didn't. Debt, lawsuits, and IRS trouble. Her financial collapse was slow but very public. Among the biggest hits, she owed over $1 million to the IRS. She was sued multiple times by banks for unpaid credit card bills. American Express sued her for thousands, twice. She revealed she had so little money once that she couldn't afford a hospital bill for her child. The trust fund myth. People always ask, why didn't she just live on her father's money? Well, Aaron Spelling left behind an estate of around $600 million, but Tori reportedly received only $800,000. She later admitted that her mother, Candy Spelling, controlled everything. Where she stands now. Tori continues to work, but debt stories still follow her. Even in recent years, she's been seen moving frequently, sometimes staying in motels or friends' homes. She went from America's TV princess to one of Hollywood's most shocking financial collapses. Number 9. Gary Busey. Gary Busey exploded onto Hollywood's radar with The Buddy Hottie Story, scoring an Oscar nomination and earning instant respect as one of the industry's most talented rising stars. But Hollywood fame can flip fast, and Gary's story is one of the most turbulent ever recorded. A career that could have been legendary. In the early years, Busey had everything: roles, money, acclaim. But a motorcycle accident in 1988 changed his life. He suffered a severe brain injury, and the aftermath shifted both his personality and his career path. When the bills hit. Gary officially filed for bankruptcy in 2012. His paperwork was shocking. He claimed less than $50,000 in assets, but more than $500,000 in debt. He owed money to hospitals, banks, attorneys, and even the IRS. He listed a single $50 piece of clothing as his only valuable wardrobe item. The comeback that never fully came. Reality TV helped him stay in the public eye, Celebrity Apprentice, Dancing with the Stars, and more. But the finances never returned to early career levels. Gary Busey is a Hollywood icon, but his financial collapse remains one of the most discussed in industry history. Number 8. Stephen Baldwin. While Alec Baldwin became the family's megastar, Stephen Baldwin's career took a very different turn. The fall. Stephen filed for bankruptcy in 2009. The documents revealed over $2.3 million in debt, a home he failed to pay taxes on for years, more than $1 million owed in mortgage payments. He literally came close to losing everything. The tax problems. New York State later charged him for failing to file taxes for 3 straight years. He pled guilty, avoided jail time, but still had to pay hundreds of thousands. What caused the collapse? A mix of limited acting roles, poor real estate decisions, unpaid taxes, lifestyle costs he couldn't maintain. Steven works today mainly on faith-based films and small guest roles, but the fortune he once had is long gone. Number 7. Mickey Rourke. Mickey Rourke was once Hollywood's next Marlon Brando, a rising heartthrob, a critical darling, a man studios begged to work with. But his story is about self-destruction, financially and personally. Walking away from Hollywood. In the 90s, Rourke left acting entirely to become a professional boxer. He claimed he was treated badly by Hollywood, but the move shocked everyone. Boxing didn't just cost him time, it cost him health, money, and connections. The money problems. Rourke admitted that he ended up completely broke, living out of small apartments and relying on friends for financial help. He said he had zero career, zero money, zero prospects. The comeback. The Wrestler 2008 resurrected him. He even earned an Oscar nomination. But even after the comeback, Rourke said he still struggled financially, spending too much and trusting the wrong people. Mickey's story is one of raw talent, personal battles, and a financial crash few saw coming. Number 6. Brendan Fraser. Brendan Fraser was once everywhere. The Mummy, George of the Jungle, Bedazzled, Journey to the Center of the Earth. Millions at the box office, a global fan base, pure stardom. But what fans didn't see was the brutal toll Hollywood took on him. Health issues. Brendan did most of his stunts and it destroyed his body. Spine surgeries, knee replacements, vocal cord damage. He spent years in hospitals recovering and not acting. A devastating divorce. His divorce settlement became one of the biggest financial burdens of his life. He was required to pay around $900,000 a year, but with acting jobs gone, he simply couldn't afford it. Brendan even filed paperwork to reduce the payments, claiming he didn't have the money anymore. Going broke quietly. There were no flashy headlines, just slow, painful collapse. Medical bills, loss of high-paying roles, child support obligations, emotional trauma. The comeback. His 2022 comeback with The Whale brought him back into Hollywood's arms, but his years of financial ruin remain one of the most heartbreaking stories in the industry. Number 5. Pamela Anderson. Pamela Anderson was one of the most recognizable stars of the 90s. She was everywhere: magazine covers, talk shows, film roles, and of course, Baywatch, one of the highest-watched TV shows in the world. But fame didn't protect her from financial devastation. The spending? Pam lived large. Multiple homes, constant renovations, expensive art, a luxury lifestyle that drained millions. The tax problems. She found herself on California's delinquent taxpayers list twice, owing nearly $450,000 at one point. The contractors lawsuit. Pam hired contractors for a massive home renovation, but the project spun out of control. She sued them, they countersued, and the financial mess exploded. The reality behind the glamour. She later admitted she mismanaged money and trusted the wrong people. Even today, Pamela lives a much simpler life compared to her Baywatch era. Number 4. Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker's fall is shocking because at one time, he was the highest paid actor in Hollywood, earning over $25 million for Rush Hour 3 alone. But money can disappear fast, especially when taxes enter the chat. The IRS debt. In the 2010s, the IRS accused Chris Tucker of owing over $14 million in back taxes. He settled it eventually, but the number was jaw-dropping. Real estate losses. He also lost his Georgia mansion, sold multiple homes at huge losses, claimed his expenses exceeded his income. Why it happened? Tucker blamed bad accounting and mismanagement, but he also famously turned down movie roles due to personal beliefs, leaving millions on the table. The rebuild. Today, he does stand-up tours and occasionally appears in films again, but the fortune he once had is long gone. Number 3. Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes wasn't just a movie star, he was a box office titan. The Blade trilogy alone made him a legend. But behind the scenes, his finances were collapsing. The tax scandal. In 2006, Snipes was charged with failing to file tax returns, not paying millions, following bad financial advisors. In 2008, Wesley Snipes was sentenced to 3 years in federal prison for tax evasion. After prison, the IRS said he still owed over $23 million.
Snipes tried negotiating, but the number hovered around that range for years. His career suffered severely. Hollywood didn't know how to place him anymore. Attempts to recover. He appeared in The Expendables 3 and other smaller films, but the income was nowhere near his Blade-era fortunes. Wesley Snipes remains one of Hollywood's most dramatic financial tragedies. Number 2. Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay Lohan was once Disney's golden child. Charming, funny, brilliant, and destined for a long Hollywood career. But fame at a young age can be a curse, disguised as a blessing. The money. Lindsay made millions through movies, endorsements, and public appearances. But by 2012, she reportedly owed the IRS hundreds of thousands. Her bank accounts were even frozen. The spending. Her issues were no secret. Legal troubles, rehab stays, high-end shopping, party lifestyle, unpaid taxes. At one point, Lindsay was so broke that Charlie Sheen personally gave her $100,000 to help cover her tax debt. The Oprah moment. When Oprah Winfrey offered Lindsay $2 million to film a docuseries about rebuilding her life, many saw it as a lifeline. And it was. Where she stands now. Lindsay has rebuilt her image and career in recent years, acting again and living a quieter life. But her financial collapse remains one of Hollywood's most publicized downfalls. Number 1. Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage is one of Hollywood's greatest talents. An Oscar winner, a blockbuster star, and a cult icon. But even earning $150 million wasn't enough to save him from one of the most infamous financial wipeouts in celebrity history. The spending spree. Cage spent money like a movie character who just discovered unlimited credit. 15 mansions, a $3 million Bel Air home, a private island, a castle in Germany, a haunted mansion in New Orleans, a $276,000 dinosaur skull, exotic cars, rare art, a pet octopus. Yes, a pet octopus. The IRS nightmare. By 2009, the IRS said Cage owed over $6 million in unpaid taxes. He claimed his business manager failed him. The manager claimed Cage spent uncontrollably. The lawsuits flew back and forth, but the result was the same. Cage had to sell almost everything. To pay off his debts, he worked non-stop. Nicolas Cage started accepting nearly every film role offered. Critics joked about it, but Cage was honest. He had debts to pay. Where he is now. Today, Nicolas Cage has recovered financially and rebuilt his career with acclaimed roles like Pig. But his financial collapse remains the single most dramatic actor bankruptcy story in Hollywood history. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe to Star Hour USA. Which actor shocked you the most? Tell us in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.